first started when I was 7.
I think I was 2.
I'd say 9, 10.
I started when I was 3 years old.
Just short of 2.5 years ago.
Was 9.
I started when I was about like 7 or 6 maybe.
No, probably 4.
I think around 5. My sister had a competition and she was telling me all about it. And I was dancing lots at home, so I decided to come to Dance Emporium.
I used to always dance in the corner, making my own dances to like just do my own thing really. And
I watched the videos, I was like, ooh, that looks really good. It's really, really, really cool. I want to give it a go.
I can remember my first ballet class, and the only thing that got me through it was knowing I was getting an ice lolly at the end.
Well, I was acting really shy.
First time I ever went to a dance class, I stood at the back of the room on the side and I just felt so nervous.
Felt scary.
I had no clue who anyone was. Like when I first came to Dance Emporium, it kind of like, it was like very like nervous because like you're the new person there, so it was like very like I don't know what to do. And then I think like the first 2 people I spoke to was Mia Morris and Kimberly, and then they just became my best mates, and then yeah.
Actually, it was either that or ice skating, and I couldn't do both, so I had to choose.
I'm so glad that you chose dancing, Katie.
So in a physical way, dance is good for me because it helps fitness.
It's like having fun whilst getting exercise. Because it gives you loads of energy, it makes you stronger.
If you've got a disability and you're dancing and stuff, it might help.
I always say to people, if you don't come to dancing and you're not sweating, you've not done what you've come for.
Because it helps you to get strong.
Clever boy. It does help you to get
I'm
stronger,
going to say the same thing.
Well, some people say dancing's just a sport. Well, you might think it's just to get fit, but also you can have like loads of fun when you're doing it.
It gets me up with my stamina and well, I'm not just lazing around on Saturday mornings or anything, so I'm up and active.
It's just a bit of a release, like stress, worries, anything. It just kind of all goes away.
Yeah.
It's when I dance, it's like expressing how I feel, so I don't really have to say it much.
Yeah.
It makes me feel excited and good about myself.
It's somewhere that people could say like a haven to go to.
Pushed that much at school now. It's all, you've got to do this somewhere, and I just sometimes think they need to not be stuck in a book all the time. They need to release some energy and do things in a different way, because then sometimes she can come home then and she'll sit down and do her own work because she's cleared her head a little bit and done something that she enjoys doing. So yeah, I do think it helps in that way.
It gives you some of your personality.
Dancing gives you so many skills, like you know, on your CV, like an example of being a team player, literally dancing in teams and working together. Example of where you've had to deal with something like a last minute problem or your problem handling. Well, somebody drops out, we have to rearrange it, we all work together to do it. Like, you know, the kids that are in team, they're going to be made up for when they go out into the real world because they've got all those skills, and it's only until somebody goes, yeah, you can do that because you do this.
Yeah, that they get the realisation of it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I don't think you realise that till you're older either. Yeah. Like you go through school prepping a CV and stuff, but you're like, oh, I can only do this, this and this. But really, you've got more skills than what you can write on paper.
When we're walking out back to our cars, we're just, I don't know, lighter, just in a really good mood. Like you should see when I get back in, like I bet Luke thinks, what do you do at dance? And I come in like, yes, come on, like charging through it, like honestly, pouncing about everywhere. But no, I think mentally it's good because I think, you know, release-wise, I think it's important to have something to de-stress.
As kids growing up, high school, teenagers, it's a hard time, like we've all been there. And then for us to be able to say to them, like, just come to dancing and stress-free through your exams. Like, I know you don't want to sometimes, but you've got to have that breathing space, because if not, you'll just coop yourself up and end up tangled in all your emotions that you've got going on.
It's like, it helps you like feel good about yourself, so it makes you feel like happy and stuff when you're dancing.
I actually started at Dance Emporium probably when I was going through the worst thing of my life. If you remember, I remember like it was the second week and I messaged you being like, I'm really sorry, I still want to come, blah blah blah. But literally, I think if I didn't have dancing at that time in my life, I probably would have. I don't even know. I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm gonna cry. Oh, stop it! I'm sorry. That's killing me.
Yeah, when I'm in a class, I kind of forget about all the stresses of home life, of relationship or uni or work, all of that. It's a switch off point, and I don't feel like I feel that anywhere else. Like, it's just somewhere you can come, you know, nobody's going to judge you, you're dancing, you're focusing on something that you love to do, you can show yourself off, you're in control of it, whereas everywhere else in life, you're not. You've always got somebody above you or doing something but at dancing, you choose, you decide what you want to do, and it's good, yeah.
I think dance is like good for you because if you've had like a hard week at school or like at home with like your siblings or your parents, you come to dancing and you just like feel more happy and like feel like you can just go.
Helped me because in like 2017 September, my uncle died, and like when I came to dancing, it like helped me forget about it and like took my mind off it.
Does it help you feel calm?
Yes.
Yeah. And does it help your brain get really clever and learn new skills?
Yes. And new
I
dance
think
moves.
So. New dance moves, yeah.
For me, when I'm dancing, I'm in a completely different mindset to when I'm doing anything else. And I dance 6 days a week, so for that to become like routine for me has helped out with how I handle my mental health and how I handle myself as a person.
Sometimes I think of it as dance, because like if I try hard in dance, I can try hard in work as well.
Agree, like for me, like I got picked on as a kid, got picked on at uni, like you name it, it works. And dancing is probably the one thing that you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're just focusing on you, nothing else matters. And it is like, yeah, for me, if I didn't have dance, probably would have crumbled years ago. Like,
Sarah!
Probably would have done, like, yeah.
Yeah, after a good class, I feel really confident, like more confident than I feel anywhere else, and I feel like I can like push myself and actually do things that I'd outside dancing doubt that I could do.
Well, once you've done a competition, you feel proud of yourself. And the kickball change, I started practicing, then I get better and better.
You kind of forget all your hang-ups about yourself.
Yeah, I just think that you like Beyonce in a video.
Yeah.
I think dancing has definitely improved my confidence because even my parents have noticed that, like, I used to like wouldn't talk at school, I'd just be really shy, and now like I've made more friends and I talk more like a group.
Sometimes at home it's a bit like, oh I can't do this, or oh I can't do this, and then she'll come bouncing out, I've done it, and that makes me feel better then.
You just feel accomplished with yourself.
It doesn't matter whether you're winning or not, just to do it alone, it's a really good feeling. And
Good to know that you've done something right.
When you complete a routine, it makes you so happy.
I feel like I have an alter ego.
I feel more confident because when I was in rosettes, I was like at the beginning, I was like, oh, and then I started going like, oh, okay, and then when I got to 10 to 12s, I was like, oh, well, I can do this now, and I was grasping things a lot quicker. Well, there's two moves that I thought I could never ever do in my life, but now I do them all the time. I literally do them all the time at school. So it was shuffling. I love shuffling now. She does that all the time.
So, not in a million years do you think you're actually going to go to London, get on this huge stage with loads of people there to watch you in particular, or, you know, the whole day, but actually performing and coming off and then doing the classes afterwards and people actually paying to do those classes and dance with you. It's incredible, and I just felt like I would have never have done that not coming through dancing.
In the past, there's been times when things have happened when other members of family and friends have been having a tough time, and my girls have seen that, and you've always been a really a strong advocate for women standing up for themselves, not putting up with boys or men pushing you around, feeling good about yourself, being positive, looking for the good in everything. And we've really appreciated that, and that's really made a difference for both Darian and Talia. Their confidence to be who they are and just who they are, and not feel like they have to be someone else, has really gone through the roof. And a lot of that is because they come here and they're accepted for who they are, and they're happy to be who they are because they know this is a safe place to be just them and not feel like they need to be anything else.
That video was probably one of the best things I did, like in terms of growing my confidence, like in the more recent years, because I felt a bit like Beyonce the whole night in the leotard and the heels and the tights, but like it was just really empowering.
I think when I started in freestyle, high kicks were a big problem. I was really, really bad at them. I headbutted myself at one point, and now I've got better at them, and I can do it now.
Definitely freestyle runs. I had Grinch arms. I was running with my knees up.
I think it was like 3 days ago when because I was a reserve for a team, and then I got put into it permanently, and I was like, whoa, I don't think I'll be able to do it. But then I went to the lesson, and I think I just need a bit more practice, but it's good.
I think when I got the part for the show, that made a big impact on me, because I went in just for fun, not thinking I'd get a part or anything. Then on my first show, I was really nervous, and then when I did it, I was just really relieved.
That's been an hard learn, hasn't it? Learning how to lose as well as win. You still struggle with that a bit?
No, I don't. Since I came to Dance Emporium, I've got way more friends.
Click better.
I've gained a new set of friends.
Yeah, it's like a different family.
I think it helps me socialise more as well, because Isabel and the older ones, because Isabel goes to me and Kimberly's school. And China, yeah. Because they go to our school, if we didn't go to dancing, we wouldn't have known them. Even though they go to our school, we wouldn't really have talked to them or known them. So it helps you know more amazing people.
You have a better bond because you all dance and you all get encouraged by each other, and if it's just school friends, there's nothing to really be encouraged about as much. No offence to school friends, but yeah.
They're in the same group as me, so I always get to see them.
A lot of personalities are really different.
I'm really close to Eva as well. I'm quite close to the older people that I never thought I'd be close to.
If you do something wrong, they don't laugh at you.
Well, I like being at dancing because it's quite I don't know, I'd call it free.
It's special because, and then I, in a team, if I need help, I know the right person to go to.
When you're dancing and people are saying to you, oh, well done, that looks really good, it just sends off a little spark.
I really enjoy cheering them on and all my friends cheering them on, because it makes me feel nice. Yeah, especially at competitions, we all cheer each other on, go on Ricochet and girls and stuff like that. And I find it just boosts us up to do more faces and energy, and so
And at comps, where in some ways that's where people can be really horrible to each other and kind of really competitive, and they're not. They're so supportive, and if somebody has got a recall and they've never had a recall before, they celebrate like they've won.
They know, don't they?
Yeah, and it's amazing.
Come on, Charlotte. Don't know, we cheer for each other and we help each other. Mm-hmm. And if you can't do something, you can always ask one of the big girls, can you show me how to do this? And they will, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll help you. And Bronte shows you your dance moves over and over and over till you get it right, don't you? Don't she? Yeah, she helps you.
Yeah.
Some people dancing, for instance, when we did Ricochet that time, all the older ones were hyping up with their bandanas, and it just made us more hyped up.
Well, they help each other, they say well done at competitions. like hug each other, like when we're standing in a circle. They uplift your spirits, so you can do it or something like that.
I've seen my pairs partner Saskia like doing some moves in class, and she's like doing not big moves. She's like, and then I'm like, come on, you can do this, Saskia. And then she's like, okay. And then she gives it a go, and then she's like, but getting even better because she practices it at home, what I say.
You just get such good feeling from people when you've taught them stuff and they get it and they progress. And
yeah, definitely, everyone's like a family here, and it like when I got into the team for the first time, I thought, is anybody going to feel like, she's new, because I've experienced that a lot at at previous dance schools, like, she's new, like judging her or whatever. But here it's like no, like we got a message on WhatsApp like, welcome to the team, can't wait to start, like things like that. Like we have WhatsApp groups in so many different areas, and it's like a social support system. Like if I had something going on in my life and I hadn't even been here that long, I do feel confident to go to somebody from dancing, to speak to them about it, to help me. I would. Yeah,
I had my first competition at this medalist, and I felt supported by even other kids' parents, and I found myself supporting these other kids who before that I didn't even know their name.
Yeah.
But like just through looking out for each other, like you grow a really good bond. Like
for instance, when Kaya was feeling a bit down about dance, I got her a card and made her feel better, and just gave her a hug before the competition, and it just made her feel better.
She's got some other adults to go to. If she's got an issue, I know she could come and tell you.
I think there's a sisterhood definitely at Dance Emporium 100%. Because obviously we all got our individual friends outside of dancing, but like we've just said earlier, like if I came to dancing and something had happened in my day and I'd not told anyone about it, one of these lot would pick up on it straight away and be like, Sophie, what's wrong? And probably might go in the toilet and have a cry for a minute, and then it'd be alright and we'd just get back to business.
My current best friends are through dancing.
Yeah.
You are going through something or whatever, people at dancing, they'll help you but they don't even know that you're helping you. Do you know what I mean? Even just by saying you alright, or do you know, they don't even know that you needed to be asked that. Do you know what I mean?
I drive from home from Manchester, and I might have had an absolutely rubbish day, and I get halfway and I think, actually I've got dancing tonight. Then that'll really cheer me up, and I can't wait. It's like my day starts again.
The royal family.
I really enjoy watching Brian Friedman.
Chris Brown.
I like Ashley Banjo, and I like the whole of Diversity.
Obviously,
Michael
Jackson.
Yeah.
Lucy James. I look up to Lucy James.
You do?
Because she's just so... Yeah, I do. Don't I say it in every lesson.
So sweet.
Because she's she goes to the front, she stands on her own, she's not bothered about what anybody else thinks. And I watch her over everyone all the time.
I'd say dolly mixtures.
Gabby's such a good dancer. Yeah. Like we'll do a routine and I'll be watching Gabby and I'm thinking, how's Gabby doing it like that though? Because that's not how I'm doing it. She's so great. Cool. Yeah, Gabby's a good one, yeah.
I look at Josie's because she does everything what's really good. She concentrates really hard, and I think I just want to be her.
I absolutely love watching Eva doing competitions, like her solo. I'm like, yes, I'm really getting in it. And I love how she performed and how Mackenzie performed. And then when they do something together, it's like...
Yeah, and Talia. Yeah, and Naya and Talia, they're really funny and they always smile. Yeah, they always come in like this, like...
I look up to Brooke because she's my partner for dancing.
You like the dolly mixtures, don't you? Yeah, you like to think about one day you might be able to be as good as dolly mixtures. Yeah.
Leah, because she has loads of energy.
Kiara, because she's so nice. Like she's obviously, she can tell when she's watching someone, she's watching them, she's admiring them. Especially like when she's watched us dance before. When she watches Gabby dance, like she honestly, you can tell she's just in awe of everything she's doing. Like, And she's so, every lesson she comes in, even if I've not got her, she's like, oh, thanks Amy, see you Amy. Like, some people can just walk out, can't they? And she's just such a polite, kind, like, grateful person.
3, 2, 1, you, Ashley, you.
Yeah. I look up to Ashley.
Well, you teach me how to make my moves better and be a good dancer.
She pushes us to do the things that we don't want to do, even though we can do it.
Nothing is ever too much.
Yep. With you, like, when we do something right, you prove to us that we've done it right, and you, like, encourage us to keep doing it. And if we do something wrong, you don't shout at us, you just encourage us to try make that better and change it.
I think, like, if you have, like, a teacher that's nice and, like, kind to you, it improves your confidence more and it, like, more hypes you up so you enjoy the dance, and then that, like, makes you like, it makes an impact on your dance and makes you, like, look like you're having fun.
I'm one of the oldest ones and thinking these little ones are going to be looking up to me. I want to make a good impression on them, and obviously I want to make a good impression for Dance Emporium as well.
So I'd love to know that I am helping someone else younger than me, boy or a girl, to feel comfortable doing what they do.
Everything's a little bit heightened.
Because you can show off what you've done, like when you've been to a heels class and there's a good video and you look alright in it, you put that on my Instagram. Or
it's all about posing and looking the best for the Instagram, editing it.
They're all a big dance community and we're all posting the same thing, so we support each other and comment, and you know, that's the nice part about it. Yeah.
I think, like, in social media, like, what people class as beautiful is, like, more like skinny people, like models,
and
nobody looks like them
nobody
people.
looks like them people.
I feel like it's a constant pressure. I hate social media. I hate it, and like, if we didn't have it, I think it'd be a much nicer place.
I think it's getting out of control with people Instagram when they're like for a rate, all this. I think that's just to get your own self-confidence up. Whereas your friends should always be telling you that you're pretty, you're lovely, you're a good friend, you're caring, like, I think it's communication that's missing with people nowadays. Like, it's not that I think people don't know how to communicate.
I also think it's bad because you can get a lot of hate and it really puts you down.
There's something now that, you know, teenagers are feeling like they have to scribble out their faces in pictures if they don't look a certain way.
I sometimes think that because, like, I obviously look different to other people because, like, my birthmark, so it, like, really puts me down a bit, but then I realise I'm pretty like the other people as well.
It's getting better with, like for example, like, clothing companies have started, you know, having models of all sizes more now, whereas back in the day that was not a thing.
Schools could really help with the mental health and mindset of these kids coming up now, because I think it is partially on the schools. The way things are now, it's kind of on, you know, the curriculum to actually put something in there, you know, about confidence and how to. It's sad that it's come to that, but it has, and I think schools now have a responsibility to highlight that and make sure, you know, that they're. I think banning makeup at school is a good thing. You know, when we were in school, like, oh, why the ban? But it is. You don't need makeup when you're at school. That way, you don't feel like you're in competition with other girls or feel, you know, less pretty. You know, if you're not wearing it.
The only way that you're gonna meet people and be accepted is to be you.
Who you really are, like, unfiltered, that is what makes you beautiful.
Yeah, who they are on the inside.
What makes a person beautiful is the personality.
Smile makes a person beautiful.
A lot of girls think beautiful is like acrylic nails and stuff, like lipstick all the time and stuff, like getting the eyebrows trimmed, but it's not.
I think what makes someone beautiful is how they feel, like their personality. Yeah, and to say that they are beautiful, not just saying, oh, I don't like myself and stuff, to, like, feel like they are beautiful.
And you have to believe in yourself to make you actually look beautiful. Because if you believe in yourself and do your right hair, really nice hairstyle, and then you'll look pretty. But if you just don't believe in yourself and just like, oh, I'll look bad anyway, so you don't do it, then you'll never like look good.
I think people just need to be confident in their own skin.
Yeah.
And how they look in the morning is how they should look throughout the day.
Being beautiful is being happy with yourself on the inside and the outside, and just accepting who you are and being confident about it and never questioning yourself.
You could be the best dancer in the world, you could look amazing on stage, but if you come off and you treat somebody unkindly, or you belittle people, or you're snobby and you make people feel like rubbish, in my eyes, you're completely ugly. Like, I don't care how stunning you are, I don't care how skilled you are. If you're not a nice person, I feel like that kind of outshines everything else about them.
The most beautiful person in the world to me is my big sister.
My mum.
My niece Kiara.
Probably my mum. My sister.
Who's your Taylor?
My girlfriend.
Jess.
Oh, stop it!
My mum, Rochelle.
Yeah, just like everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's got like one pretty bit about them.
When you've got children with additional needs, there's lots of mainstream activities that they're not able to access, but here they're absolutely included as same as everybody else, and that sometimes they have to, just a minute, I'm just talking, 2 minutes. They can't, when they can't, they're enabled and they're helped to be able to, and even if that takes a lot longer than it would normally, you don't give up on them, you don't stop trying to help them, and that's one of the best things about dancing, isn't it?
There was a lot of like immature kids. They were all young, and they were just like saying, "Oh, boys can't dance. It's not what they should be doing. They should be playing like football or like something like a boys' task."
Can be any shape, size, whatever. You can still dance.
Because we've got so many different people here that makes us one family. We've got like different types of people.
If we got bodies, and then yes, we can dance.
We can dance however we want and when we feel like it, really.
And no one can stop us.
Like, we're all equal and we can all do different stuff that needs to be shown to people.
But have to be a certain size or a certain look to dance, honey. Do whatever you want to do.
The best part of my body is my legs.
My hair.
One of my best features is my bum.
I think my best part is my brain.
I think the best body feature or whatever of mine is my birthmark, because over the years I've grown to love it, and even though I am getting like covered and stuff, it's like always been so important. It makes me unique. So.
I do actually quite like my face.
Good.
Well, it's my smile.
Alright, I like my big strong legs.
My hair. My hair.
Like, being black, I didn't know this though when I was that younger though. I'm not gonna have thin the thighs, you know what I mean? But because my friends had a different natural body shape to me, I compared myself and I thought, I always used to go like that with my thighs to make them look slimmer. But now I realise that's in my genes. That's who I am, and I love them. Like,
I like my six pack.
I think I pick up things quite quickly. I think I'm really good with my faces.
Yeah, I think your faces are quite good.
I'd say that I give a lot of energy.
If motivating people, so like especially in dancing, like if they're struggling, especially like the new kids, I can just go up to them and be like, it's fine.
Picking up the moves quicker.
Don't give up. Like, if I say there's a move at a dance class that I don't know, I'll go home and think about it. Or if I don't understand a song, or if I can't get the beat right, I'll play it in my car every morning to go to uni, and I won't give up until I get it done. That's
to me, you're special because you bring a different energy to anyone that I've ever seen. No, honestly, when I've watched you do street, I've watched you do freestyle, I've watched you do, I've danced rock and roll with you, and you look so happy.
Yeah, I do
all the
love
time.
dance. I do.
Even when you can't breathe and
even if we lose, I don't really
and you're
care.
struggling,
Yeah.
you're just so happy and bouncy and energetic, and it's like, it's amazing. Like, I can't take my eyes off you.
My competitiveness. I go to win. I don't go to lose.
I go to step clap.
Step clap. Step clap. You are good at step clap.
I'd say I'm special because even though I've been through quite a lot in my past, like, I am quite a strong person and I've overcome quite a lot of things.
I'm good at making friends because I think sometimes when I just say hello, I think we just say like, hello Daya, what's your name, and then we just become friends.
What makes me special is I'm really like outgoing for stuff. I like to like see how things go and take like different opportunities.
I think I'm quite kind to other people.
Quite laid back. I take every day as it comes. Every day is a new day. Don't dwell on yesterday, and I try and keep a positive vibe.
I've been watching a lot of RuPaul recently. Very much for like the self-confidence, and like at the end of like every episode, she goes, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? And it's so true. Like,
I'm proud, whether she wins, whether she loses or whatever, that's what I'm there to be. I think you're great, always.
Thank you.
It's alright.
I like coming to Dance Emporium because it's like a really big family. Like,
I've made a lot of friends.
I think dancing is great for everybody, anybody.
My best thing about coming to dancing is because there's a lot of nice teachers.
Because I get to see Amy every day.
Because everyone's just so cool at Dance Emporium. We can just come in and we just talk about just crazy stuff. You can just be yourself.
Because I like to see Bounty every day.
You like to see Bounty.
The good thing about here is literally every single person dances at a different way and has a different style, and no one looks the same. But then in things like team and pairs and stuff, you do without, do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense, but like everyone's style is different, but everyone can come together and be like one. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but sometimes you can be in a bad mood all day. But then when you
from work.
But then when you think you're going to be, the mood's going to carry on like you do when you know, even getting out your car, walking in, you're feeling the stress of the day. But I literally, and this is no word of a lie, as soon as I step in there and I see it's probably either Jess or someone sat on the microwave, and I'm like, yes, like, I don't know.
It's just
I just
like coming
every
home,
week
isn't
that
it?
it's a home from home then.
Yeah, I've definitely grown in confidence since coming here, and I feel like I've developed a different outlook on dance to what I had before.
Definitely.
Now it's not so competitive and so like
Judge ya.
Yeah, and
It's more like a community fun. We go on nights out, we do events like charity things. Like, it's so good. It's not just dance. It's not just go to dance for an hour a week and pay £20 and then you go home. You know, it's like a whole community. It's so good.
It transfers into other things as well. Like, you feel confident anywhere you go because of how being here makes me feel.
The fact that I'm able to come to class and I'm part of a team and I can keep pushing myself and I can do competitions, like, it's absolutely amazing. Like, it's more than I thought I could do at this age.
It's like half my heart.
If I could send a message to the younger students, I would send, go to the front of the class, don't be shy, don't feel like you're being judged because you're not, and give it 1,000%, because I wish I could go back and give it 1,000,000% more than I did.
My message to the young ones is just go for whatever you want to do. Don't just not do a certain class or a certain audition because your friends aren't doing it. Do it because you want to do it. Go on your own. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like, do your own thing because people think more of you.
Always try, never give up, and just be you no matter what.
What have you got to lose? Just give it a try.
You shouldn't be scared. They won't shout at you. The teachers are so nice.
Be yourself. Don't let anybody else's opinion bring you down or affect you.
I'll say go stand with Leah or Ashley or Amy, or Bronte, or Katie, or Alicia.
And they're all the teachers. And
Yeah.
Why would it be helpful if they stood with the teachers?
Because then they'll settle them down.
They'll settle them down. They'll look after them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're looked after when you come to dancing?
Yeah.
Does Ashley look after you? Yeah.
Go for it, because even if you mess up on the first lesson, like, you just gotta try and try again, because honestly it's the best thing and you'll love it.
If you're wanting to earn something, you've got to try, and if you try, you're probably gonna earn something.
Carry on being yourself and your authentic self. Don't change for anyone. No matter what you might see on social media, what you're told, whatever. Carry on being you, because you are, you're the best version of yourself ever. Don't let anyone ever tell you any different.
As long as you try your best and do your hardest, the teacher will love you.
I'd say thank you, because to my mum and like everyone in my family, because like it's just really fun. And thank you.
It's alright.
Yeah.
What else have we got to do with our lives except run around after you and your brother?